Hey, friends, good morning. This morning I was looking again there in Philippians chapter 2, verse 5, where we learn just this beautiful aspect of the character of Jesus that I'm convinced speaks so powerfully to us today. We're told that though he existed in the form of God, he doesn't consider equality with God a thing to be grasped. In other words, Jesus existed with the Father, a perfect member of the Holy Trinity. And if anybody had the right to go toe-to-toe with God, if anyone had, the ability or the right to stand against the Father, it would be Jesus. And he does the exact opposite. And he models a servant-like attitude of submission and surrender that speaks to us so significantly. Because, the reality is we live in a world today where we see much demanding about rights. And to be sure, there may be many rights that we're entitled to. But the great call of the follower of Jesus is to set those rights to the side in order to model and to live a life of surrender and obedience to God. I was thinking about this the other day when our youngest, Karsten, came in and, he wanted to sleep in my bed in the middle of the night. And there was this part of me that wanted to say, hey, buddy, it's my bed. I mean, the reality is the way that this little 6-year-old body can fill up a king-size bed just defies explanation. But somehow he came in. And you know what? I didn't care that he was there other than the fact that it was an incredible blessing just to snuggle with him and be with him through the night. There were several tender moments of the night when I woke up and I would just sense him next to me, and I didn't mind the inconvenience because it meant that we could be together. It's why I believe in Hebrews chapter 12, we're told to consider the example of Jesus, who for the joy set before him endured the cross, despising its shame. As Jesus goes to the cross, he has you and I in mind. As Jesus goes to the cross, he recognizes that at the end of the day, everything that he's enduring is for the purpose of drawing humanity to himself. And yet the reality is, in our lives, we're so terrified of being inconvenienced. We're so terrified of setting our rights to the side. And yet, Jesus models for us a life that chooses intentionally and purposely to not demand what we deserve, but rather to recognize that the only way to live a life that satisfies is to give God what he deserves, the rightful aspect of every part of who we are. And so, friends, as you go about this morning, I wonder, where is God inviting you to lay your rights to the side? Where is God inviting you to trust him? Today, will you set those things to the side in the hope of the goodness of the God who calls, in the hope of his faithfulness and mercy? And as we do, to imitate and to live out the incredible example that we see in the person of Jesus. Have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye-bye.